coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Another 0-2 coming. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. In there, strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. After it is Dickerson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
now the pitch.
Gene Segura.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging at bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Ready now for the Marlins. Jorge Alfaro hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2, and it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
As he sends it on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Number 1 is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And he pops it up. Number 1 ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies on top, 3-0. Standing in, number 48. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez gloves it, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, number 47. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Phillies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit hard up the middle. Rojas ranging up the middle. And an offline throw. But boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Lifted into center field. Under it is the center fielder. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now
standing in now, JT Realmuto.
JT
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The shortstop.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Belted high and deep into right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
In now, Maikel Franco. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 1.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Number 1 goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Adam Conley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adam Conley.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. His career numbers with Adam Conley. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. This is line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Segura at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now in the box, number 48. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Starlin Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Starlin Castro.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 47.
Ready for another chance. Number 47 been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. Tayron Guerrero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 47 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Michael Franco. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the seventh inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Brian Anderson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Rojas stands at second with no outs. Hernandez moving to his right, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out and a runner on third. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Ready once again, number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Nola on second. Segura at first. 1 gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Reese.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. Nola blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Phillies leave a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end.
In is Curtis Granderson.
0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now batting, number 48, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
After it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The pitcher, number 56, Tyron Guerrero.
Neil Walker will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Neil Walker.
In there for strike one. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Miami. They're down 4-0. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Ryan Stanek.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Phillies, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Real Muto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Dickerson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Oh, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 48 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Cooper scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in number 47. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So we got him looking there. Number 47 becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Ready now, Brian Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance.